Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. My name is Colin, and today we've got ourselves quite the interesting match. Obviously, I am in a tournament, Lily of the Valleys tournament. Currently 1-0, but I will be playing a international champion, Marco Fierro. For you, those who don't know Marco, he was absolutely insane right before COVID, winning the Australian Internats, and then COVID happened. Still a very, very successful player and one to keep your eyes out for in the future, but right now, he is our present, and we have to defeat him. So we've got ourselves a Driftlele team with Nihiligo, Rillaboom, Entei, and Como. Huh. Okay, so Trick Room is like super good here. I like Cresselia a lot. I think their answers to Cresselia are very minimal, and Cresselia is going to be our main way of dealing with this team. We can't necessarily stop Fake Out if it happens, but it is what it is. Just can't stop Taunt, sorry. But I think overall we can deal with this. I like Ninetales, honestly. Ninetales doesn't look bad. Urshifu looks pretty strong. I like Incin. I like Incin, Urshifu, Cresselia, Core. I think I'll go Incin Crest to just put pressure on and start Snarl spamming potentially. And then I'm not sure on the last mon, honestly. Lando looks okay into some of it. Ninetales looks okay into some of it, and so does Rillaboom. I think I'm going to go with Landorus here. I think Landorus gives us our best chance of winning. Let's go with this and see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to see a Driftlele lead, which is kind of what we're expecting. I think Incineroar puts a lot of pressure on this regardless. We're able to Snarl, we're able to set up TR. They probably have Taunt, but also it's not a huge deal because we don't necessarily need to set up Trick Room if we don't want to. I don't want to reveal Ally Switch yet, because we do have Ally Switch Cresselia, but there's no need. I think we'll just start Icy Wind spamming and just be obnoxious as possible and see how we can deal with this. I do think that their answers to Cresselia are very minimal, so I'm hoping that Cresselia can carry me here. That's the plan. Alright, let's just start off with a good old Icy Wind and a good old Snarl. We're going to nullify their damage and nullify their speed. That's the beauty of Cresselia, right? Is that like the threat of Trick Room is ginormous. It's a huge issue. But you don't have to press it. And if you have a second form of speed control like Icy Wind, you can't taunt Icy Wind. You can't taunt Icy Wind. Oh man, I actually thought about bringing a Driftlele team. Joe had sent me one like a month ago before the other tournament, and I really did think of running a Driftlele team, but I didn't think it was good enough, and I wanted to see actually gonna taunt Incin. Ooh, I like it. That was a sick play because they know I know that taunt exists. So why would they taunt Cresselia when I'm not going to press Trick Room turn 1? I'm good. I know. That was still a really good turn for... It was an okay turn for us, but it was a great turn for Marco here. I'm going to miss Snarl onto Drifloon. That was probably the one I wanted to hit it on. But not a huge deal overall. We're still going to weaken Lele here. I still can Ally Switch here. I think I'm going to do it here. I think I get a lot of value out of it this turn. Just because I don't want to take another Shadow Ball, and I also want Cresselia to be able to press Trick Room again. Because they have to keep taunting that slot now, and it will get really hectic, and I might actually be able to sneak a Trick Room here, which is the goal. I would love to set up a Trick Room. So I think going for Ally Switch this turn is actually pretty strong, because I think they're either going to Shadow Ball taunt, or they're going to, like, I guess, like, Tailwind taunt, probably Shadow Ball taunt. And, like, Incin's already taunted, he doesn't care, and this Shadow Ball is going to do 20 damage, and they taunt Incin. So now the threat of Ally Switch is in their head, but more importantly, the ability to press Trick Room is very real here, and that's what I kind of want to do. Obviously they might not punish it. I have one more turn of taunt, which means I could Parting Shot next turn. I will just press Snarl one more time, and then I am going to press Trick Room here. If they let me Trick Room, obviously amazing stuff. If they don't, who cares, right? So I think they're just going to Shadow Ball taunt. Are they going to do it again? This is so funny. Okay, we eat our Citrus Berry. Citrus up. And they're going to go for Dazzling Gleam. And we got Trick Room out of that. See, that dumb Ally Switch, as stupid as it was, it really scared my opponent and put them into such an awkward position that I ended up getting Trick Room out of this situation. Which is so dumb. But Ally Switch indirectly got me TR. Okay. So now, all I have to do is press... I think I double tap Drifloon because I just need to start getting quick KOs, right? So now I'm going to Flare Blitz and Psyshock Drifloon because I don't think it can protect. And Lele is not a threat to me whatsoever. So I think we just double tap the slot, KO Drifloon for free, and then move on from there. But Cresselia looks so good into this matchup still. Yeah, I think we're good. I do need to kill Lele though, because I think at -1, I did Icy Wind Lele, and I think at -1, Lele will underspeed my Urshifu, which is a potential issue later on. So we'll have to see. That could be a problem for me though, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I even need Trick Room. I think like in the future, I could reverse Trick Room if I felt like I needed to. Alright, free Flare Blitz onto Drifloon. It hangs on with 1 HP, which is fine, because Cresselia will pick up the KO. They're actually slower than my Cresselia. That is a slow Lele. Wow. Alright, Psyshock comes through. How fast is my Cresselia? I don't know much about this Cresselia. I'm going to look it up. I always should have this team open anyways, but I just don't. Alright, Team Builder. And this is the one that I removed all the spreads from to submit for the team sheet. Alright, they send in Como. Alright, now I need to find this team. Okay, it's just bold, so it's like a normal Cresselia. It's like has no speed investment. Alright, so they send in Como here. I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz into Lele, and I'm just going to go for Psyshock into Como. Hopefully Lele doesn't protect, but if it does, like, it is what it is. I think it's fine. They actually protect Como as well. Alright, let's put this over here. Yeah, it's just a normal Cresselia. So that means, wait, we can actually figure out how fast this Lele is. So Cresselia hits 105. So it has to be, Lele has to be anywhere between, alright, Psychic Terrain ended. Trick Room's got 2 more turns. Not a huge deal. I'm just going to Flare Blitz Lele here. And I'm going to go for Psyshock into Como to weaken its damage. So 105 multiplied by 1.5 equals 157. So it's just not max speed Lele, which is fine. Alright, what are they sending in here? Alright, it's into Nihilego. Perfect. Flare Blitz will deal damage, I guess. I mean, I'm probably just going to lose. I'm going to lose Instant here, which I think is okay. Actually, that damage wasn't bad. That damage wasn't bad, all things considered. Psyshock comes through. It's going to do an okay little chunk to Como. They're going to go for Clanging Scales. Alright, Cresselia ate that shit up. Does it lower its stats or whatever? No, it's just Throat Spray. How does Clanging Scales work? I don't know. Clanging Scales. Alright, I'm going to go under Urshifu. Is it just a spread dragon move? It's usually lowers the user's defense by a stage. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Surging Strikes into Nihilego, get that KO there, and then if I get to move, I don't want to Icy Wind. That actually would be bad. I should just Psyshock. Icy Wind is actually like not optimal here, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Because this is the last turn of Trick Room. They either have to lose Nihilego or Lele. That's the big thing here. Something has to take this. They're actually going to let me Psyshock, and they have a minus defense here. It barely lives. Am I slower than Clanging Scales guy? I'm slower. Okay, that's really amazing. I think Lando just wins now. I'm not sure, though. Alright, that thing dies. It's whatever. They sacrifice Nihi. They want to save Lele. Is he going to get a KO into Urshifu? That's the real big question here. I don't think so. My Urshifu's so bulky. Yeah, easy money. I don't think that thing's like that big of a threat to Lando. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So this turn is really awkward, though. Like, hella awkward. I think we can force a decent situation, though. So only one of them can protect. The other one has to try to attack and kill me. I think we should just double protect to scout out their protect, and then just target what we think is necessary after that. But if they just get it right, they lose. That's the thing here. But if I get it wrong, I lose. I'm just double protecting. I just want to scout it out and see what they want to do. They can't break protects or anything silly. I don't know what Como could do, though. That's the problem. I don't think it can raise its stats. If it does, then I just get swagged on, right? Protect. protect. Okay, they didn't protect. Lele's Life Orb, so it can protect. They go for Psychic. And what's this guy gonna go for? Clanging Scales. It doesn't kill Lando. Like, it barely killed her Shifu. Barely did have to her Shifu, so it's not gonna one-shot Lando. I guess is optimal to double tap. I feel like Lele is gonna be the one who protects, though. That's my fear. I'm gonna go with my gut here and say that Lele is gonna be the one to protect. I'm gonna say Lele protects. Okay, no one protects. I think I should just live Dazzle anyway, so I don't think it matters. But I think if a Pokemon was gonna protect, it was gonna be... My guess is more optimally Lele, but I'm not sure. They go for Gleam. I should live this with my Lando, right? Oh, comfortably. It's not even a 2-hit. And we know we're faster, so we can just fire off a Sludge Bomb here and win the game. We actually won this game off of an ally switch, but just because we wasted their time and made them play a little bit suboptimally. Like, it just actually worked. Ally switch is so dumb. Please remove it for Scarlet and Violet, please. Alright, Tapu Lele's down. That is a crisp a 1-0 start to the set, which feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Alright, how do we approach game 2? Is the real question here. Alright, so we've got... I thought the mons they brought were like so weak to Cresselia, but like, does Entei really make Cresselia easier? And is Entei easy to navigate through this? Is the real question, right? I think Drift Lele is their best lead into Cresselia, but I could just turn 1 lead Rillaboom and I could actually fake out Lele, because Lele has to be the one that runs Taunt. So I could lead that, but I don't think Drifloom's very good. It's pretty bad in Como. Lando's like actually kind of good in Como, and so is I guess Lando would be the one I'd have to get rid of for Boomer. I have to bring Incin. I have to bring Incin. I just think that Incin has no downsides here. It's like Como is the scariest thing for Incin. So like leading Crest plus Incin just feels safe. I think we can deal... I kind of want to bring Ninetales as the last mon here. I feel like Ninetales might actually be pretty useful here. It depends what we expect from them, right? Like, because they might not Drift Lele, but I think Drift Lele is the best Cresselia answer. And then we have to move from there. I'm going to go Ninetales. I'm going to go Ninetales. I'm going to go Ninetales. I think Ninetales helps me out a lot. But I think the same lead, like, I don't see a way they could counter lead me per se. Like, if they led, like, Como... Como is a good lead, but it's not doing threaten to Cresselia. It would have to be, like, Como, Lele, Como... Boom? Sure. They can fake me out. They have fake out control here. I could just parting shot Como. I don't know what fighting moves this thing gets, though. That's the thing. I could force a fake out trick here, or I could fake out Como. I think that's what we do. I think Trick Room is correct. I don't want to lose Incin, though. That's the scary part. Maybe I should have let Boomer Ninetales. That could have been pretty solid. We would have put a lot of pressure on Lele. Maybe that's a game 3 thing, is Boomer Ninetales. I think we just force the fake out, and then we just try to Trick Room here, ideally. But I think we just force a fake out trade here, because there's not too much that we have to think about. They fake out Crest, I fake out Como, it's fine. It's like not great, but it's fine. Them lowering their defense after every clanging skills makes Psyshock so freaking good in this matchup. I want to Flare Blitz Rillaboom, honestly. I want to kill Rillaboom. Wait. They don't have Drift Lele. We don't even have to Flare Blitz. We just Parting Shot. And Icy Wind. We just go into Ninetales. Because they don't have Tailwind. They don't have Drift Lele. We don't actually care. What's Klingoria's Soul? What does that do? Google? What does Klingoria's Soul do? Oh, right. That is just a Quiver Dance. Holy crap. And a Throat Spray. Oh my god. Okay. I knew it did something like that. I was really afraid it was going to do that last game. I was really afraid of that last game. When I did the double protect, but yeah. I thought it took half their health, but this is fine. Como is cool. Como is cool, man. Como is gonna be in the thumbnail, I'll tell you that much. This is still amazing, though, because we brought Ninetales. So we just get to Icy Wind. They go into Drifloom. Wait, they have Drifloom. That makes this awkward. Icy Wind comes through, though, so Komo's back to neutral. How much we doing here? That's actually not bad damage. Drifloom's slow here, too. Okay, we just go into Ninetales. We just go into Ninetales. I think this is fine. They, like, can't beat Crest. Like, this is, like, almost bullying with how good Cresselia is in this matchup. Because now we just get to spam Blizzard, right? Like, they brought 3 Ice Weeks into Ninetales. And we just get to spam Blizzard here. Yeah, this is free. This is good. This is so good, because, what can they switch into? Okay, if they brought Drifloom, you have to assume Lele, right? Like, no Entei. I think we can just Blizzard. I don't know if this will kill, but worst case scenario, Cresselia will still live the turn, and that's fine. Like, that's the big thing here is fine. They could Tailwind. Tailwind is a small concern, but I don't think Como kills Ninetales or deals with Ninetales. Also, this doesn't have a special defense boost, so I think Blizzard should just rip through this Drifloom, right? It hangs on. Cresselia is faster, though. Do I hit Icy Wind? Should I have just Side Shocked here? I think I should have Side Shocked. But I hit Icy Wind, so I'm not punished. Alright, now they get to bring in Rillaboom. How do we deal with Rillaboom? So they have to fake out. I think we just have to protect Ninetales, and we don't care outside of that. Can it use Klingoria's Soul again? I think it could. Then it would be at +1 speed. I think we have to attack with Ninetales, because if they fake out Klingoria's Soul, then Cresselia, then they're actually in a, like, it might be a game-saving spot. And I don't think they can kill Ninetales anyways. So I think this turn, we actually do attack with both Pokemon, just in case they fake out and go for Klingoria's Soul again. They obviously didn't, and they go for Aura Sphere, which is unfortunate, but I think it's fine. Ninetales lives, but now we're in Grassy Glide range. But we get the Icy Wind off. No, I had to do that. I was afraid of another Klingoria's Soul. I felt like I had to do that. Nice crit on the Rillaboom, Cresselia. You're going crazy. Going crazy out there. I think we just spam Icy Wind for this game, because we don't have to deal with Tailwind. Rillaboom. Rillaboom, eh? Aura Sphere's scary. I don't like that. I wish I just protected Ninetales. But I was so afraid of that Klingoria's Soul. But there's only one turn list of grassy terrain, boys. So all we got to do is Icy Wind again. Cresselia is taking a beating, but that's what Cresselia is designed to do. It literally just stays on the field forever and spams speed control and support. Cresselia used to be, like, my favorite Pokemon in the world to use. Like, I love Cresselia. It's still my favorite Pokemon, 100%. But I used to, like, use it on every team. It was a crutch to me. But nowadays, Cresselia is, like, not as good as it once was. I think it's pretty okay in Spike Myth, like, it really is. And I think in the future formats, it could be good without Dynamax and stuff. But unfortunately, Cresselia was just kind of bad when Dynamax was a thing. But hey, now it's, like, slightly okay. It's okay in Spike Myth. Yeah, we just wait out the Grassy Terrain and then just press Blizzard next turn. They Grassy Glide, which is fine. We Icy Wind, which is also fine. Slow down. It's like such a slow grind to kill these Pokemon with Cresselia, but it works. Alright, Como is going to go for Clang Scales. That's fine. It's going to lower its defense again. Clang Scales is a really cool move, but I don't know. It's not doing enough for me. The defense drop is also... I mean, honestly, I'm so lucky that this is Psyshock Cresselia. I think it actually puts so much pressure on him. I mean, we're just going to spam Icy Wind and Blizzard now. Wait, do we have another turn of Hail, though? Because then I'll just Moonblast Como. At this point, also Surging Strikes Pokemon, the bear, can come in and just kill everything, too. I just need to kill Como. That's it. If I kill Como, I just win. Wait, no, Hail has one more turn. So they could protect here. I'm just going to go for Blizzard, and I'm going to go for Icy Wind again. We just got to keep Icy Winding, just in case they swap into... we killed their Drifloom. I guess it still could be Neolego or Entei, so an Icy Wind would actually be really, really good, especially on Neolego if that thing comes in. But yeah, we just gotta keep spamming Icy Wind. We can actually just shut off our brains here too. Like they don't have a resist unless Entei comes in, but I kind of don't think Entei is gonna come in. I think Entei would have came in, so I think this is fine. Also, Ninetales' natural special defense there went so hard when we lived that Aura Sphere. Alright, they just stay in and take a Blizzard. I mean, okay. Oh, they both live. They both live that hit. Icy Wind misses one, but at the end of the day, the speeds aren't mattering as much here. Ooh, actually, I kind of regret not missing that one. I bet it would have died to Hail, because now Como is going to get another turn. Clanging Skills should KO Cresselia. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good at all. But I guess it is really slow that I should be able to kill it anyways. They're going to U-turn as well. Oh no, that means they're going to live. Oh no. Oh, Ninetales! Ninetales, you god! You god! Okay, that makes up for the Icy Wind miss, because we would have killed Como here. That would have been so good for me. And they send in Lele. They're going to break their own terrain later. They're going to break their own terrain. Which is amazing. Okay, I got a plan. I got a plan for this turn. I've got a plan. The Hail stops. Oh, shoot. That makes it awkward. How do I want to win this game? Oh, man, this one's now really, really close. We could force a Psychic here. That's the thing. We can force them to Psychic or Shifu. Because they know I'm bulky and they know I live Gleam. This is a really awkward turn. So, we could force them to press Psychic, right? Because they know Gleam doesn't kill me. But Gleam will kill Ninetales. They could protect, kill Ninetales, and then they'd be in a good spot. But they are really slow on Como. So Como should want to switch out. It's -2. Right here, I'm going to Moonblast Como. Should I go with my gut? I'm going to protect, and I'm going to go for Surging Strikes. I'm going to protect Surging Strikes. I'm going to go with my gut here. And say that they protect Como, and they're going to go for Gleam. No, I got destroyed. Okay. I got destroyed there. I got destroyed. I was going to switch to Instant and Protect, but... Oh, man. I got destroyed. They Aura Sphere. Yeah, can't miss. Am I actually going to lose this? I felt like I was in such a good spot, but Como actually might beat me here. Well, Instant could still beat Boomer. If Boomer's the last. They just protect... No, they just protect Como here. They protect Como. Okay. This is still winnable, though. I go for a double protect. And I Flare Blitz Lele. I have to get the double protect to win. But I think they win this game. Because they protect Como and just Gleam, and they don't care. I don't get it, but it was my best play. Yeah, it was my best play. It was my best play to win this one. But unfortunately, I do think we lose. Gleam comes through. How do we win game 3? They brought Rillaboom over Neoliga, which felt much better for them. The Icy Wind miss was actually really bad. I don't think it was going to kill, but I don't know. It still might have. The Icy Wind miss was rough. Maybe I should just Side Shot killed Como. I think I messed up on the Cresselia turns. I think I messed up with Cresselia. I think we win this matchup. Like, they can't beat Cresselia. And that's like this saving grace, right? Like, we literally can't beat... They can't beat Cresselia, so we just need to leverage Cresselia better. And I wasn't leveraging Cresselia well enough in that game, and that's ultimately why we lost. I can win game 3. I can win game 3. I got this. I got this. Alright, so last game, we should have led Ninetales. I think Ninetales goes really, really dummy hard. So we could lead Ninetales plus Incin into this. That could be really good. And then have Cresselia or Shifu in the back. And then we just play for late game Cresselia instead of early game Cresselia. And I think that's what we do. I think Ninetales counter leads. I think he's very likely to use the same lead again. And so what we could do pretty easily is just lead Ninetales Incin, puts pressure on both of them. And then Cresselia, I think, is actually so valuable that we need it in the back. And I think we don't need the speed control early. I think Ninetales puts enough pressure on. Alright, here we go. Let's see it. We're going to see the Driftlele lead, which isn't great for me, but it's not the end of the world. I still think we can Snarl spam. Ninetales is pretty heavily special defensive, which is good. Which is good for us. It's great. But yeah, I think we can just Snarl and Blizzard. I actually don't see a huge problem with Snarl and Blizzard, and then just pivoting to pressing Trick Room later. I could also Parting Shot. I am afraid of Taunt, though. I really am. But I think Snarl Blizzard seems okay. I'm not seeing an insane punish here. They are pretty bulky on Drifloon. They could opt to like try to kill my Ninetales, but I think it's fine. I think Snarl does enough here. It does a lot of work. And like depending on Tailwind, we can obviously set up Trick Room later with Cresselia, and we can also just Icy Wind if they don't actually set up Tailwind, which I think they might be kind of inclined to do. I think our lead just countered their last one, but I also thought that it's just good. I think Landorus was like okay, but I think that Ninetales is actually just really, really good in this team. What? I didn't know that guy got that move. What the heck? Alright, they're just gonna Gleam. What? I didn't know it got Thunder Wave. Alright, that's still a decent turn for me. What the hell was that? The Thunder Wave. Okay. Ninetales is still worth conserving, honestly. All things considered, Ninetales useful as hell. I'm going to do a swap to Cresselia this turn, because I think they might Psychic. I want to get Cresselia on the board. And then, I'm just going to Snarl here again. I'm just going to Snarl. I think Ninetales is still hella useful. If they have Como, really good. Rillaboom, pretty good. I mean, we're in Grassy Glide range. Nihilego, eh. And, I forgot the other one. Entei or, I'm blanking on the last mon. No special defense drop is good. Another Snarl, weaken him up. They're slowly dying. They're just gonna lose two of their mons here. I'm just gonna ally switch to protect Cresselia here, because I don't want Cresselia to take Shadow Ball and stuff. So this is like more of a, it's like pressing protect, but not really. All right, let me see their team again. Cause so it's either Como, Entei, Rilla, or Nihi. Oh, I said all four. Let's just ally switch. I just want to keep it. I want to keep it safe. And then we'll just Snarl again. I want to try to dodge Taunt here, but what's with the Thunder Wave Drifloon? Like, I actually don't get it. I guess it ignores Dark types. And also, if they do have Tailwind as well, it makes sense. But still, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we ally switch. They go for Shadow Ball into Instant. That's what I wanted. I don't really care if we get taunted or they get this read right. I just want to keep Instant. I want to keep Cresselia healthy. This is fine. This is fine. Cresselia just needs to stay healthy. That's my only goal. And I get to move once again. I'm actually getting so lucky that I got to move with all these hits. All right, Drifloom's fainted. And Lele's at -3. That was a great couple, like, beginning of the game. This was pretty good. Does Lele live? I kind of want it to live. Okay, it faints too. So we get 2 KOs. It's a 2v4. Cresselia is pretty healthy. It is taunted, though. But I think our game plan to win is just to stall Tailwind and Icy Wind them as much as I can. And then Ninetales and Urshifu can hopefully win. Alright, there's Como. Probably Como Orilla. Entei! Okay, honestly, Entei's better than Nihilego, because if it was Nihilego, I'd probably just lose. Okay, I'm just going to Parting Shot Como if I can, and we just need to Icy Wind as much as we can. Because we need Entei to be at -1, and we need Como to be at neutral. If it goes to +1, it's concerning, but if it stays at neutral, we should always win. If we get Entei to -1 and Tailwind's over, we just win with Surging Strikes. So all we do is spam Icy Wind. We don't care. We just have to stall Tailwind here, which is fine, which is easy. Easy money. And Cresselia is bulky enough and tanky enough to like it's chilling. Alright, Sacred Fire misses Cresselia, that's big. And they're gonna go for Aura Sphere into Incineroar. I'll take that Sacred Fire dodge to the bank. Instant goes down. I mean, Instant did amazing. It basically killed Lele and Drifloon with Snarls. And now we get Icy Wind. And it hits both. That's good. So Tailwind 1, 2, that was 3. There should be, I think, one more. I'm really happy they went for Aura Sphere there, just because the Klangorius Soul Blaze or whatever would have been way more annoying. Alright, Urshifu wins the game. I'm just gonna go Ninetales here. I'm actually gonna go Urshifu here and press Protect, and then see how many turns of Tailwind are left. And then I'll make a move from there. I actually don't know how many turns of Tailwind are left, so that changes things. Wrong side. Oh, it's 1, just like I thought. Okay, so all we have to do is Protect. Good. Protect, and then we're just gonna keep Icy Winding just to slow down Como, and then we just Surging Strikes. Like, Urshifu is so dumb. Like, we literally don't have to make any reads, we don't have to make any plays or think at all. Our brain can shut off, and I think the game is over because we just Surging Strike Entei, and then eventually Ninetales will get this Moonblast off on Como to win the game. They kind of did after Aura Sphere, but like, I think I was more afraid of the Soul Blaze. But if they didn't Aura Sphere, I got a free parting shot, and I keep Instant alive, which feels awful for them, because I can just fake out later in the game. Sacred Fire into Urshifu. They kind of have to, and then they go for Klangorius Soul, which is fine. I just have to stall the Tailwind. Oh yeah, that's the boosting one. Yeah, that's the boosting one. All I need to do is hit... It doesn't even matter if I hit Icy Wind anymore, because their Como is just hella slowed down. And I can just kill it with Moonblast, so it doesn't even matter. They're at neutral speed. Now they're at -1. We are chilling. And Entei should die here, unless it's like Citrus Berry or something. We haven't seen its item. I don't think Pasho would allow it to live. Hail stops, which is fine. We don't need Hail anymore. We just need Moonblast later. Tailwind's over. Weirdness is gone. And now Urshifu definitely outspeeds Entei. We press Surging Strikes into Entei, and then we're gonna press. I guess we'll Psyshock Entei just in case it has like a Citrus Berry or Big Berry to make it live. But I think we should be okay. They press Extreme Speed. That doesn't matter. That doesn't change the fate of their Entei here. Let's just make sure it goes down. Surging Strikes 1, Surging Strikes 2. I think it's dead. It just dies to 2, so even if it's a Big Berry, we dodged it. I don't think it was, but who's to say? And then we're just gonna slam a Psyshock here. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, at this point, Cresselia just wins next turn. And they go for Clanging Scales. Or Shifu probably lives, right? No, he actually went down. Wow. Oh, they're +1. They're +2. +2 this time. Last time they were only a +1 from the Throat Spray. But this time they got Throat Spray and that the boosting item. Cresselia takes it like a champ. And I guess we'll show Blizzard. We don't need to show Moonblast or anything. It's not worth it. Moonblast is actually a pretty useful move to hide. Because, yeah, we could have Icy Wind. We could have Aurora Veil, Icy Wind, Blizzard. And no Moonblast, so we'll hide it. So we'll just press Blizzard and Psyshock and take ourselves to 2-0, beating Marco Fierro. Easy money. Yep, GG. GG's to Marco. That was a pretty clean set. I think I could have won game 2, but Marco played really, really well. GG's to Marco. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great, amazing day.